news coming out right now that Ryan Garcia has another lawsuit on the way. Um, this is from the promotion of Famio, promotional company that was working with Rising Promotion in Japan. They actually have this fight for sale right now. They're selling the fight right now currently. Currently this fight is on sale. And they're not moving off of it either. From what I'm looking at right now, this fight has been on sale the whole time, and that's as far as they know. The fight's been signed. All they need is a new date, and because they were waiting on Ryan Garcia, he said he had an injury with his wrist or whatever, and now all of a sudden, with him signing that fight and being obligated to actually get in the ring and perform, he's trying to pull another situation where he just pull out and make his own moves. But I don't know. It's a lot of business people around him, so it's kind of like the same situation Canelo did with Jake Paul, where he signed the paper and pulled out of the fight. But with this fight right here, Jake Paul, he can talk to Canelo on the side or kind of push that back and let him know, hey, you're obligated still to make this fight. We could just postpone it till further down the line. Me and you just know we got business to attend to. But as far as Ampo and Garcia, this fight was supposed to be actually done like April. Matter of fact, before April. But it was expected for him to be doing this fight, whether it was around his suspension being released or concluding his suspension, or now, I don't know. Maybe he has to do this further down the line or what to avoid this lawsuit. But a lot of people was waiting on this fight. This was a huge fight over there in Japan. Now for him not to be going through with it, you see what they say on the website. Early 2025, we have a new date. The fight is $50. Buy now. Must see. Face off in the heart of Japan. So this is not a good look, because if you're Ryan Garcia, you definitely want to have the Japanese fans on your side, and also for future references, if you need them to go out there and do some things, promotion in Japan, you would want to be somebody who's came with good graces, because they don't forget when guys come over there and just slight them any kind of way. Because you gotta think about it, you still got fans over there that's expecting you to fight. So they're like, oh, this is one of the biggest fights in the world, Ryan Garcia. They're already hyping everybody up to buy a ticket. So they buy a ticket, then they get it postponed. So you literally have people right now that bought a ticket that cannot go out here and do anything with the ticket. So they're looking at it like, I can get this money back if it's not gonna happen. So yeah, Ryan Garcia is definitely in a spot where he needs to come out and say some things to these people, because this is not going to end well, especially with a lawsuit. A lawsuit like this, these people aren't playing. They definitely aren't playing around. They want their money. And if Ryan knows like I know, you definitely gonna try to make that happen, because these people aren't waiting around and trying to figure out what you have going on, especially now that they know you have a fight set up. Oh, that's bad. They know that Ryan has a fight set up. So Famio files a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy over a canceled exhibition bout in Japan. Famio was a streaming platform that promoted Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. It's kind of like a Triller, kind of like Triller. And they had agreed to participate in the exhibition in Japan, a fight which Famio agreed to promote and broadcast to millions of viewers throughout its worldwide pay-per-view streaming network. Thereafter, Golden Boy, threatened by Famio involvement, improperly used its influence over and contract with Garcia to prevent the match from happening. But not only was the boxing match not prohibited by the Golden Boy contract, but also the King's ransom demanded by Golden Boy to allow the fight to go forward ultimately led the boxer relying on pre-existing injury and backing out of the fight when Famio refused to agree to Golden Boy's terms. This, however, was not until Famio had already incurred over $1 million in expenses working to promote the fight. So they already spent $1 million to promote the fight. But Famio, I ain't gonna lie to you, Famio. For you to be doing business with a guy, and this is no offense or anything, but technically you're doing business with a a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? To somebody who's on drugs. So you gotta think about that as well. That's like me going out there doing a deal with somebody who's done drugs before, and they like, hey, this guy, he's done drugs before and everything, but you can do business with him. Yeah, you'll end up with nothing. You'll end up with nothing. You do that. So Ryan Garcia's getting sued and Golden Boy. Not surprised, man. Everybody says suing somebody's a bad look and it's embarrassing and everything else. And why you don't just do it? Take care, get back in the ring or whatever. Okay. Bad business is bad business. This dude's always done bad business. It's just another chapter.